Could you give at Marks with Mike's podcast a shout out? Shout out!
Hey, yo.
What a maneuver! Mamma mia! Are you kidding me? The irresistible force meeting the...
Yo, you already know what it is by the sound of my voice. That's right, your boy, Mr. 6'9". JT back in this piece once again. And of course, I am joined by the co-host El Cheech. What's going on, Bobby?
What's going on, Papa? El Cheech en la casa back at it again on this lovely day. What's going on? How y'all doing? How y'all people doing?
Man, you already know, cooling it right now. We laying in the cut like a Band-Aid per usual. But before we even get started and before we get into our usual actuals and our factuals, like I've been telling y'all for the past 2 episodes, look, the people down in Puerto Rico need our help. Our brothers and sisters, man, they need us. So let's do what we can do. Do what we can do right now to help them out. Right now, we have a fund going on through the Young Lords Initiative. Lift in Puerto Rico. Donate items that you can. Make sure that you donate what you can. We need batteries, flashlights, lanterns, baby formula, diapers, candles, feminine hygiene products for men and women. You know, we need all that. Whatever you can. If you can't do that, just hit up the Cash App. Even if you can donate $1, just know that money is going towards a good cause. All right. So if you can donate, once again, it's Lift in Puerto Rico. They're flying out on October 8th. So whatever you do, donate for our supplies. That's going out there. If you're in the Cleveland area, we got a couple drop-off spots for you. But go ahead and do that. If you can, definitely donate, man. It's time to help these people in need. Before we go any further, though, yo, shout out to Just. What's good, homie? Get your podcast in the house.
Just? I don't know, man. My swing. What you doing?
Yeah, Just what you doing, man. You ain't doing nothing. Come through. Let me know. But yeah, back to what we used to do. Look, as usual, make sure you do this. Make sure you do this for us. Make sure you like, follow, subscribe on all social media platforms, whether it be Twitter, IG, the Book of Faces, you name it. We are there. Twitch, TikTok. We everywhere, man. You can hit us up, of course, on all the podcast streaming apps, whether that be, I don't know, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Radio Public, Podbean. You can hit us up on, just about everywhere. I know I missed a couple, Amazon, iHeart. But yeah, we everywhere but Electric Chair. Y'all make sure y'all like, follow, and subscribe. And definitely, tap in. Share with a friend and share with a friend with a friend.
Okay. Hot tag. Hit with the hot tag.
I don't know, guy. Hit him with the hot tag, yo. So like we got a hot tag coming on. Let me go ahead and get this situated, man. Give me about a few minutes. We're going to have the homie Just on real quick.
Yeah.
Hot time. But in the meantime, in between time, shout out to the homie Dom celebrating his birthday today.
Oh, yeah, my boy Dom. Shout out Powerbomb Chisco in the house. Man, that's a good brother right there, man. Many blessings. Salute, son.
Definitely salute. But before we move any further, look, definitely want to thank y'all for tuning in from these last 2 episodes. We dropped one earlier today, so you're probably like, why in the hell do we see y'all again? Well, that episode was pre-recorded, and right now we live. So definitely make sure you go check out the Good Trouble episode. Make sure you go check out last week's episode as well. And check out this episode when it does drop. But let's go ahead and do this real quick, man. Let's hop into it. So we had one hell of a week in wrestling. We had Raw go down. We had NXT. We had SmackDown, AEW. It's rabbit season right now. You know what I'm saying? Right now, we all on the hunt for the rabbit. We're looking for the white rabbit. We don't know who the white rabbit is, when the white rabbit's going to appear. So it's rabbit season. We all out there hunting for it. Holes everywhere. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So this whole entire week was built around the damn rabbit. Everybody thought this rabbit was going to be at Raw. Wrong. Wasn't there either. They thought the rabbit was going to be on SmackDown last week. 9:23. Remember that? I'm just sitting there waiting there the whole time. 9:23 my ass.
Then you got a 9/11 number.
Wrong. And got his ass again.
the number of the video from Friday's QR code. You know what I mean? So they just trying to find the connect the dots somehow, and it's working because you got people talking. And let's see if we actually see something pop up next Saturday. Yeah, Saturday. Got Extreme Rules. That
I mean, that's a probability. Everyone's thinking that though. I'm thinking that he's going to show up at Extreme Rules, but if he doesn't show up at Extreme Rules, I'm pretty sure everybody's going to remind me that I was wrong.
But I won't even be mad. I won't even be mad because they got something, and so if they could, let it marinate for as long as they can, With your hand.
Let it marinate. Put that exercise on there. Let it sit for a while. Like, I'm with it, man. You definitely got to let things cook. But how long is cooking too long? Sometimes you got to take things off the pressure cooker. You can't let things pressure cook for more than 12 hours, bro. Sometimes it all depends on the meat now. Now, if we talking pork,
this is top, this is top shelf for what it indicates, you know what I mean? But you know how it is. I don't see any other way of, going other than Mr. Wyndham Rotunda being the one, Matt Rabbit.
I mean, we shall see. But speaking of rabbits, time for us to pull this rabbit out the hat. Let you know what happened on Monday Night Raw. So let's go ahead and get into it. Once you look at this, Monday Night Raw goes down, and we got a reunited tag team right here. Okay, when I say reunited, I'm talking about Gargano and Kevin Owens. If y'all know, if you know, you know. Okay, back in the day. Say it again.
The Panda Express, you know what I mean?
Yeah. And this was back, man. This is back, before either one of these guys signed with WWE or what have you. These guys was doing their thing on the indies, and now we get to see it here live on cable television, man. Like, that's big. That's huge. I mean, we're not getting all the moves that we got back in the indies, but we getting like the ones that they were known for. But watching this match, man, like, two things, and I'm gonna say this. Number one, Chad Gable is a gem. Number two, it makes me appreciate Otis even more. And you know what? I'm gonna add a third thing. I wouldn't mind seeing these two inside the tag team division running it. That's just me. Chiefs, what you got? What you thinking?
Oh, whoa. Think about... My bad. I distracted for a minute. The Kevin Owens and
Gargano was attacked.
Huh?
No, I'm talking. I mean, we already know the outcome of the match. I'm saying Owens and Gargano as a tag team right now, main roster. What you think?
I hope it's a short-lived experience. You know what I mean? Just to get it acclimated. No, I don't want to see that. I want to see KO be, Kevin Steen kill, still type of deal. We're not gonna get that, but you know what I mean. I want to just be single. I don't see him being attacked. You know what I mean? A tag team with Johnny Gargano, because it's just another tag team, regardless of their history, that was put together. You know what I mean? Because later on the week, we had the same thing of a tag team that used to, and they got acknowledged too. You know what I mean?
Yeah, that part.
Yeah, so that's kind of, I guess cool. You know what I mean? But yeah, I hope it's short-lived. You know what I mean? Unless it gets something deeper. You know what I mean? But as you said, this Alpha Academy, man, with that shoe shit and Otis not being like that done, like being like the Force. And bro, they becoming like that tag team that you love to hate.
Real talk, like Otis to me, since that Money in the Briefcase situation, has took a whole entire 180. Like, I don't even recognize this guy. Yo, is that who I think it is? Shout out to Kofi Weaston, representing the Dirty Hills inside the building. You know what I'm saying? Make sure y'all tap in with them boys, man. Real talk. Them boys
boys
drop
got
episode
to
every
be
week.
Chokehold, huh?
Chokehold, man. I'm telling you, I can't breathe. Whole entire chokehold, man. Make sure y'all definitely check the homies out over there. But yes, this was very good. Watching that match just made me relive some memories. It made me wish for some more memories to be created. But before we go any further,
what the fuck? Well, yeah, you know, man, everybody talking about the White Rabbit. Well, here at Marks with Mike's, all the way from Chi-Town, we got the Asian Rabbit. None other than just.
Get him in.
Yo, the rabbit is here, y'all. Let me touch it. Let me feel it. That rabbit. Come on.
Yo.
Use your head.
Come on.
Yeah,
What's good?
Just what's popping?
What's good? Hey, real quick, I just want to send a shout out to We Love Wrestling. Yo, I saw the episode earlier today. That was dope. Definitely put me on some things I need to check out. Man, you know what? I wanted to go to that show, but the traveling thing, it just didn't work out. But definitely next time, Good Trouble 5.
Yes, sir.
Let me know.
You already know, man. Yeah, definitely. Shout out to Trey D from We Love Wrestling. Shout out to We Love Wrestling, period. Like the whole entire crew over there. Make sure y'all checking them boys out. But go ahead and talk about the next match real quick. Cheech and Just, I'll be right back.
Go for it.
Alrighty then.
All right.
Okay. So we had the Judgment Day. Check them out. Judgment Day against the Bro. Come on, one time. Give me RBD with right. You know what I mean? Real quick. That'll be dope. But yeah, man, you got Punishment Martinez. Hey, you got Finn Balor looking to dominate with the mullet and the back girl. You know what I mean? They went at it again. So, yeah, man. So what you thought about this match?
The match, it was decent for Raw, right? They definitely were holding back because I think if this was like a pay-per-view, this would have been a good match, right? But I think they were definitely holding back just because of the whole storyline. You know, both of these guys got storylines that they're into. You know, the Judgment Day with Edge and the Mysterio and Rey Mysterio, and then they got Riddle with his thing with Seth Rollins. So it was a decent match for Raw. But you know that if given this is a real feud, this would have been better. You know what I'm saying? And shout out to Punishment Martinez. He's still in the limelight. He's still doing his thing. So I just, one of the things, I don't know how you feel, Cheech, but sometimes I felt like he gets lost in the sauce. Like he definitely was a guy up and coming, around WrestleMania time, going with Edge. And now like that whole thing is he kind of fizzled a little bit, but I'm glad that he's still being utilized though.
Yeah, he's still holding it down. But a quick observation. So do you think Raw should keep their matches short and then at the pay-per-views just go long?
I mean I think so. The depending on what they have for the show, I think what they're doing right now, their pacing is good. Their pacing is pretty good because during the old regime with Vince, sometimes they might go all out on a Raw episode, and then when you see the pay-per-view, it's like they kind of like doing the same thing. So I kind of like how like they're doing it now, where it's like they give you a little bit, they give you the appetizer. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, I feel like they should, keep it short and sweet. You know what I mean? And then maybe another contest. Of course, they don't do the time limit, which they do, but they don't really go with it.
Yeah, it's not really there. Yeah,
you know what I mean. So, but I think that's great. But you know what I mean, that story. Because I mean, I didn't expect Edge to come out, regardless that they were in Canada. You know what I mean. So I think that was great.
Yeah.
Great.
Shit, I did.
Right. Huh?
I did.
You did what?
I expect the Edge to come out because this is Edge 6th time returning in 2022. Okay,
right.
I expected it. It's in Canada. Why wouldn't you do it? You need that huge pop. Who has a feud with these guys? It's Edge. He has the longest tenure feud with Judgment Day.
You do.
The match itself was dope, but I'm tired of seeing Edge come back like every 2 months. Every 2 months. He's on, then he's gone. He's on, then he's gone. And it's like you can't expect me to give you the same pop because you keep returning every 2 months. Yo, shout out to Clark Street Wrestling.
House.
Hey. Clark Street, what's good?
Dímelo.
Keep your ears to the streets, Clark Street, that is. No, man, I think this whole Edge dynamic, because you know what we got out of this was a Street Rules match, right? And I think it's an I Quit match. So my whole thing is So my whole thing is with this I Quit match. Is Edge gonna lose? Because if he loses and he quits, that means he can't come back. At least after 2023.
Well, but according to the rumor innuendo, you know what I mean? Mr. Finn Balor's up for a push. You know what I mean? So in this storyline with the Judgment Day, they can't afford to. You know what I mean? Like for me, I got Finn Balor going over because to me it would make no sense. You know what I mean? And what kind of match is it?
I Quit match.
Yeah, and I Quit match. And who got the manpower? You know what I mean? So
True.
Who needs it more? You know what I mean? Edge don't need to win. You know what I mean? Like it's just something along those lines. They fucked up in that booking. You know what I mean? Because man, I don't know, bro. Once Edge left, and Judgment Day need somebody else. You know what I mean? And
okay.
Maybe you might see something along those lines, like this guy here joining. What you think?
Something phenomenal.
So it might be phenomenal, yeah.
Something phenomenal.
I mean, for real though, but AJ Styles ain't really doing nothing.
Huh?
True.
Hey, ain't nothing going on with AJ Styles, so for me, that's perfect.
Oh yes, it definitely is the perfect way to kind of reignite his career, brother. You know what I mean? Just by putting him in a faction. You know,
True.
He's a wonderful heel. You know what I mean? So, oh my God, pull the trigger.
Oh, what's that? Sasha Banks bathwater?
I wish.
Okay.
Listen.
No, but what I'm going to say real quick is that, okay, let me ask y'all a question. Do you think adding AJ Styles to Judgment Day would be too much? I mean, we don't want it to be like NWO where it's too many people.
No. But look at the NWO.
Yeah, I mean, they had $1 Million Man on there. You know what I'm saying?
They got everybody in that motherfucker.
They got everybody, right.
They got Horace Hogan.
I mean, all due respect, they had Dusty Rhodes in there. Did we need Dusty Rhodes in NWO?
Yeah. In a minute, it won't make no sense. You know what I mean? You can't find me. You can hit me on the internet. You know what I mean? No, but it's crazy. It's crazy that AJ Styles in this position. Because I was looking like a few years ago, like 17, 16, got the belt, Dean Ambrose, all these people.
Yeah.
And it's like, he could still be that guy. I don't know what, you know what I mean? I know you got to get time to kind of switch it up, but AJ Styles deserves camera time. You know what I mean?
That's true. Yeah, that's true.
Yeah, he definitely needs camera time. But from that, talk about the match he had, you know, to open up the show. You know, we everywhere, baby. You know what I mean? AJ Styles versus the honorary Uce. With the hammer on the corner, man. What kind of that's a big advantage for Sami Zayn having a big bro there.
Oh yeah.
I ain't gonna lie to you, man. Sami Zayn, the honorary Uce. You got Solo Sikoa watching his back. Yo, this is what Sami Zayn been needing like the last few years, bro. And the fact that Sami is the honorary Uce, and they actually acknowledged it, gave the man a T-shirt. Got a whole promotional team behind it. I love it because what I'm seeing, they're placing the seeds for Jey Uso to go on a solo run. I see it, bro. Jey Uso's gonna be the one to turn on the bloodline.
Hey, it might happen sooner than you think. It might happen sooner than you think. The way I think about it too is that like they might plant the first big seed, in War Games.
Yeah,
they might plant it in War Games.
War Games made me nice though, man. That's gonna be nice over there. But I like the presentation of Solo on the main roster. They're presenting him like a monster. And to me, he's the only Uso that actually looks like his daddy. Solo.
Yeah.
Solo looks just like Rikishi.
Yeah. I don't know.
Okay.
Yeah, he do.
Jimmy just like
Jimmy kind of like you could see like the
early
days of Fatu. Yeah, you know.
You can see it a little bit, but Solo?
The Solo, yeah, that's true.
That is Rikishi's clone. Straight up and down.
Okay. Yeah, I feel you.
Speaking of birthdays, we got a birthday shout out to Yokozuna.
Oh yeah.
But talking about that match, man, that match was pretty good, and I like the whole Sami Zayn and everything. I can't wait for the end game. What's gonna be? You know what I mean? If it's gonna benefit him in the long run.
I already told you what's gonna happen.
But right now, Sami Zayn is the best thing going on in wrestling right now. If you ask me.
Oh, hands down.
In all of wrestling?
All of wrestling. Maybe something else off the dribble.
Okay. I mean, I'm saying it's definitely up there in terms of entertainment and everything involved. So I agree. Call me insane. Call me Sammy insane.
Like there's nothing that you can say right now. Sami Zayn's trending right next to Roman Reigns.
Right.
And Sami Zayn ain't even got a title around his waist, but that's a whole different story.
But yeah, shirt. Yeah, but
he got a shirt though. Number one selling shirt on WWE.
Look at him with the sunglasses.
WWE shop.
Swagoo, baby.
The swag, baby. Look at it.
Look at my man right here. Bane and Ball. Man, that was right there. That was the game. You know what I mean?
Oh man.
You know? But
I can't wait, man.
Yeah. This other match that I was kind of surprised to actually went with it. You know what I mean? Seth Rollins, a Joaquin Phoenix Joker versus Rey Mysterio. You know what I mean? It's money. You know what I mean? Like that on paper, like, oh shit, they going in. Man. And it's crazy because lo and behold, you know what I mean? Remember, they were going at each other's head.
Right.
Yeah, man, fuck that guy. You know
hey, listen here, bro. Listen here.
Yeah, look at it. Look at us.
Listen.
Look at us. Hey, look at us. Look at us. Huh? Who would have thought? Not me.
Listen, bro. Dominic Mysterio is the definition of ungrateful. Dominic Mysterio is also the definition of betrayal, of unwarranted, of spoil. I can keep going on with these names. I'm trying to think of the best terminology that I can put. Oh, Dominic Mysterio is the best definition of
fuck these kids.
Because at the end of the day, bro, ain't no way in hell as my firstborn son, you just gonna sit there and allow me to lose, but not even allow me to lose, but join in on the ass whooping, sort of. You know what I'm saying? Like to me, Dominic Mysterio he's ungrateful and he's a habitual line stepper. Okay, he needs to be checked at all costs. I don't know when this is going to happen, but I pray the day when Rey Mysterio gets his hands around Dominic, that it has to be some type of stipulation. It's either your mask or you can't wrestle here no more.
Oh, loser leaves. Top level heat for the truth.
Okay. Yeah.
I agree.
And it's about time.
And
It's about time.
That's the way they gotta go, because that's the heat. You know what I mean? Going against your dad. You know, your dad is, you know what I mean, baby face or whatever, and then you're not a likable person as it is. You know what I mean? His demeanor is of an asshole. So him, when he was like a baby face, it was kind of like being forced. Now it's like he's right at home. You know what I mean?
Right.
And to me, it would be dope that he wouldn't really say nothing. He just keep having
Rhea.
Mommy.
Just go like this on his ear, telling him shit. You know what I mean? Just keep that going, man.
What do you think that she's saying? What do you think that she's saying?
He's gonna get pegged at night.
Oh, see, I was right there. I'll be like, I'm gonna suck your Chiro later.
Sorry, I'm gonna twist this Dorito.
No, real talk. Like, to me, I think that every time Dominic Mysterio looks at Ray, he's basically looking in his face and pretty much telling Ray every chance he gets that you're not my real daddy. I'm Eddie's son. Okay. Yeah. First things first, check out the haircut. Just letting you know, I'm representing my real poppy. At the end of the day.
Oh no, that's not. Yeah, things are bad. Got a little bad reception on that side, for the Columbus side.
That's
all right. You know what they need to do? You know what they need to do? Ray needs to cut a promo like how Will did about his dad on Fresh Prince, but it's going to be about his son. How come he don't want me, man? How come he don't want me?
I took care of him for 27 years.
Yeah, right. And Edge is the one holding him instead of Uncle Fit, you know?
Yeah, that wildin'. But moving along, man. Real quick, man, we had another debut, you know.
Candice LeRae.
Candice Muffins LeRae. I had her muffins and cupcakes.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
It was moist.
Oh man, it was so moist, and I put it in my mouth, boy.
Really? Okay. All right.
Yeah.
Hey.
Wow, Candice LeRae, and it's crazy. Did y'all notice that Candice LeRae and Gargano debuted in Canada?
Yeah. Isn't that something? They both debuted there. I mean, it's pretty wild.
Yeah. You know, it's good. I like, you know, the fact that she's out there because she's a good wrestler, man. I don't know if y'all know, she fucking beat the Young Bucks by herself.
Yeah. She was kind of like an icon when it came to the beginning of the intergender mixed wrestling.
Yes, sir.
And so she was, I mean, there's definitely others before, you know, Mercedes Martinez, Mia Yim, you know, a bunch of other ones, but she kind of like really went all out with it, especially with the that man that works at Disney World. And so like, yeah, so shout out to her, man. Shout out to her.
Yeah.
I do kind of want her to go back to the Candice LeRae like look. You know, like that she had in Indies. I'm not really with this, you know, My Little Pony looking, you know what I'm saying? I'm not really with. Yeah.
Get your fairy looking ass out of here. Like,
for real, dog. For real. Get your celestial girls looking.
Celestial. Yeah.
Yo.
We got match. We had this match, but, you know, before. I don't know, it's something about Io Sky now, they call her, you know what I mean? She a little spice. She needs to be booked different, you know what I mean? But they had that match pretty much just setting it off for Bayley against Miss got her name.
Bianca Belair? Okay.
Yeah. Okay. They facing for the first time in a ladder match, I believe.
Yeah. In the ladder match,
So that's big, you know what I mean? So Raw, it was a little, it went down for me. It wasn't that, you know, eventful as been going, but it still kept its pace. You know, going forward now, tomorrow, the go home show. You know, they back in the States.
Right.
Yeah, so moving on, I guess we go down to NXT. Still not the black and yellow, the one we fucking waiting. What's taking so long, bro?
They're recorded, right? It's these episodes are pre-taped.
No, they live. They
live now. Okay,
they live. I don't know what's going on. I think it's been 2 weeks now since they went ahead and did this. But we got an NXT logo with the living color background. But let's talk about it, man. You had this hell of a match right here that was supposed to go down between Gallus and I always get their names. I butcher their names on the tag team, but we didn't even really have an actual match. Like,
yeah,
it just basically. It was a way to write off Gallus off of television, basically.
Basically, yeah.
To write them off, and it's like if you want to write them off, you just have Shawn Michaels. Don't book in the first place, so you can have Shawn Michaels, Sweet Chin Music, all three of them. Like,
yeah.
You know, he's there. It's Shawn Michaels. Like, it's believable for me to have Shawn Michaels super kick everybody, and you don't see him for weeks. Like, I've seen this before.
Yeah.
In the past. But no, I like it. You know, I like the chaos. Chaos is always good. You know, chaos, controversy creates cash, the whole 9 yards. So I like the chaos, but man, that ass beat.
Yeah. But yeah, man. But yeah, that match don't happen, but this match did happen.
Hey.
All right.
I didn't know why. So she got the champion. Why she going by? You know, well, even though they probably having a match, you know, as a tag team with Zoe Starks and
Nikita Lyons.
Yeah, man.
I mean, go ahead.
No, I said like that match, man. Like I didn't know like why it happened, but then you know. Homegirl smacked her in the ass. He looked back. It's like, okay. You know, a little interaction there. Candy.
You like that?
Yeah. That's what makes it sassy. Like, I'm like, okay.
Right.
Something with that girl. And I'm telling you, she's going to become a world champion way before Jade Cargill.
Who? Nikita Lyons Steamboat?
Listen.
Yeah, I mean, you think she's gonna be the NXT champion, women's champion?
Yeah.
Okay.
Listen.
I mean, well, I think to go what you're saying about the match, I think it's just something they just put together. You know, let's just like put these two together, just have a match, showcase the two of them. You know, and then that's it. Like nothing really. Yeah,
because the tag team, you know, they usually do that. Like. You got the tag teams, so build up 1 week, one go against the other one.
Right.
With the other one, and then they'll got to blow out over that. So then we got a qualifier, another qualifier for that match for the North American Championship.
This was,
I'm glad, you know, I mean, Homeboy, you know, came on top. You know, D'Angelo gimmick is kind of like a little watered down. You know what I mean? Like, he should have been having like, you know, like a crew with him, and they all look, you know, they don't look like they doing it. You know what I mean? But man, Lee came on top. You know what I mean? And I like him. You know, of course, he got his hype. Unfortunately, you know, against him, but the dude is, you know, he deserves to be out there. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but he got it. The Tony D got injured though.
On that match?
Yeah, that's the match where they stopped it, and then they people
yeah.
in the ring.
So what happened with that was he got injured. I want to say 2 weeks ago, and it wasn't a major injury. So they ran it back for this ladder match. So that's how we ended up with this ladder match or whatever for this not this ladder match, but this qualifying match for the ladder match.
Yeah, the qualifying match.
So they had a matchup 2 weeks ago, or was it 3 weeks ago before the whole entire Solo winning the title and Wesley being a part and all that stuff. Like that's when D'Angelo got injured, but it wasn't a major injury, so he was able to come back.
Yeah.
But I don't know, man. Wesley as a solo act, I can see it.
Yeah.
I would love to see all of the Rascals underneath one umbrella, to be honest. When I say all of them, I'm talking about Trey Miguel. I'm talking about Nash Carter. I'm talking about
all the
Maya
Rascals.
Reed.
Yeah.
All the Rascals underneath one umbrella. Imagine having all four of them. One, two of them in the tag team. One person holding the mid title. One person holding the heavyweight. Like, man, them boys are running rough shop over NXT.
It would be good.
Yeah, I guess Trey Miguel have his own promotion starting. They have a show on Thursday in Toledo, and he's teaming up with Zachary Wentz to go against two of March with Mike's friends of the show. You know, Jason Hodge, Impact Wrestling talent, and Sam Beal. You know what I mean? I think that's kind of dope. But the first time I met Lee, you know, he was a singles wrestler. You know? So I never, you know what I mean? Like, even though the Rascal thing, of course, you know, the 70s show, all that joint, you know what I mean? It was money. And I liked it, but like I could see Lee, you know what I mean, on his own, you know?
Okay.
Doing his thing.
See, I always thought that they were like a crew. I didn't know that they had individual runs before.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, for sure.
Okay.
Yeah, actually, out of all of them, the first one that was popping was him. Was Lee.
Really? Okay.
Yeah.
See, because when I started watching them in like Warrior Wrestling and stuff, they already were like the Rascals.
Yeah, Dexman Xavier, I think he was going by.
Oh yeah. There you go. Yeah.
Yeah, when he started at an Impact. You know, he was doing indies, but an Impact.
Right.
Yeah. Well, another match that happened that I don't know how I feel about this. You know, Cameron Grimes against Joe Gacy.
Yeah. I don't know either. I mean, what do y'all think about Gracie now? Don't you think he kind of fell off ever since the title match against Braun?
He
Man, you took the
word docs left, right?
You took the words out of my mouth, man. Listen, he fell off the very moment they got rid of Parker.
Yeah. Yep. I totally
the very moment they got rid of Parker is the very moment I lost all faith inside the gimmick. It is not a personal thing. It's not a personal thing because, you know what I'm saying, I rock with Parker outside of this wrestling stuff. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
You know, it's not a personal thing that, you know, he went to the University of Central Florida. No, it's nothing like that. It's the fact that you had $1 million in the bottle that you could have really developed and really made him something, and y'all messed it up. And to me, having him there as the muscle added on to the whole persona of Gacy being this person that's, you know, this person with the magic of the tongue, pause. This person who basically can do cult-like things. And as soon as you got rid of that dynamic, you lost me. So it's been kind of hard. Right now, he's just talking just to be talking. That's just my opinion.
And it's crazy like they're talking, imagine if the White Rabbit is Joe Gacy. I'm like, get the fuck out. You know, like, I'll be pissed. But there's so much going on, like, you know, the little Colts type of deal. You know, who's going to prevail? And he has something going on. And of course, you know, Parker being released and all that shit took away from it. But then the unveiling of the two guys, it surprised me because it's just a total 360, and all they have to do is just, you know what I mean, shave and dress up different.
Yeah.
And money, you know what I mean? So I still haven't give up on that gimmick, you know what I mean? So I just think they need something more sinister, you know what I mean? Like bigger or whatever.
Right. And the other thing too, just to go on with what y'all saying, is that like he's taking too many L's too. Way too many L's, you know, in order to get behind him. Yeah, how you gonna be like preaching all this stuff and then all of a sudden you take an L? Like nobody gonna take you seriously, you know?
No, not at all. That's like you telling me you a monster, and then at every given moment you get defeated. It's like I can't call you a monster. But before we go any further, man, looks like we got the unofficial, official intern / baddie / honorary Oos in the house. Mr. Casanova finally got a connection thing right. What's going on, bro?
What's going on? Rest in peace to Coolio and Antonio Inoki.
Yep.
Yeah, man.
Figured I'd throw that in there since somebody probably already said it, but you know.
No, you good.
No. You are the first. I mean, I was going to address it at the end of the show, but no time like the present. Definitely didn't lose two legends in their own aspect. Coolio, Grammy Award winning Coolio, put some respect on that name. Not no one hit wonder. I seen a tweet out there that said Coolio's the biggest one hit wonder ever.
No,
what?
He's a two-hit wonder. He's a two-hit wonder.
He had 1, 2. He had it was 1, 2, 3, 4 something new, and then he redid Lakeside's Fantastic Voyage. Lakeside,
Fantastic Voyage.
Yeah.
Oh, he got the Keenan and Kel theme song.
Yeah.
Which
Hold on,
went
also,
platinum. Which went platinum.
Yup.
So that counts for another hit.
Yes,
Keep it going.
dude.
I mean,
Also he had he was on that huge that whole collab with the Hit 'em Up, Hit 'em High on the Space Jam soundtrack.
Yeah, come on.
Yeah.
You
Come on,
remember
you
that?
keep going
We
forward,
don't know
bro.
how that Space Jam soundtrack did.
It was him, Be Real,
Tell him,
Method Man.
Cheech.
I think it was LL Cool J too.
Yup.
Yeah,
Licking
that
his-
shit was
licking
all
lip
trash.
Oh, this guy right here.
Nah.
You
Hey.
must be out of your goddamn mind.
Hey, Dangerous Minds, you know what I mean? The movie, looking back on it, you know what I mean? It was kind of like whack, but what made the movie
My God.
people watch it was, you know, Coolio and the song, you know what I mean?
Yeah.
And respect to, you know, to Coolio, which he was a big wrestling fan, by the way. So,
Huge wrestling fan, man. So
yeah.
R.I.P. to the family.
Yeah.
Rest in peace. Prayers going out to the family, man. We lost a legend. And we'll talk about Antonio Inoki later. But moving on to the next match, what you got?
Well, y'all could talk about it because I could give 3 fucks about this shit.
Oh my
Look at his face. What
god!
does he look like?
Which one?
The dude.
They look like
The other
Roblox
one-
characters to
the other
me.
The other one looked like damn, what was his name in Flavor of Love? Not the one. Damn.
Oh, you talking about
David Ortonga.
Yeah, that's David
David
Ortonga C.
Ortonga.
What was his name though?
Damn.
He had like a one name, Love. Damn.
I don't know his name, but we call him David Ortonga.
Yeah, well him, and then
I
this
call him
guy
Mr.
over
Hudson.
here, and then this one over here.
Hudson.
He looked like one of the twins from like that Disney show.
Oh, you talking about Zach and Cody's Sweet Life?
Yeah,
You wild.
They lived on the boat, right? They had like a cruise or something.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. The fuck I must be. Yeah. Them suckers. So y'all had anything to say about that match?
You know what?
No, I
I'm
didn't
gonna
give a
be
shit.
honest about this match.
No?
I'm gonna no, this match right here. I'm gonna be honest about it. It was a nice build. We had about 3 weeks, over a month of a build, And then they finally went ahead and strapped up, and they got into the ring, and
Hated it.
yeah, that match can definitely kick rocks as well with open toe sandals.
Well, what's his real name? What's the guy's real name? The new guy, the new Olympian guy.
Stevenson brother.
Oh, you talking about Desmond?
Desmond, right? The new guy, right? Don't he had like a real like high pitched voice like Mike Tyson, don't he?
Well, he
No,
take him out.
Damien.
He goes by Damian Kemp.
Okay, got you.
Yo,
Yeah, I ain't with it too. I mean, it was like it looked good on paper, but just like what you said, the bell rang.
yeah. Anyway, but I don't know. I don't got shit to say about that match. Right? Anybody else? Right? Hey, this match right here, bro. I don't know. I forgot the girl's name, but that other girl, bro, they got something there with her, bro. That shorty could move, she could go, and she got a fatty. Boom.
You talking about Stephanie Tanner?
Stephanie Tanner? Yeah.
For Full House.
Yeah, she got a full house though.
I don't remember what her name was in AEW, but she's from AEW. She got signed to AEW, and then they dropped her, and then NXT picked her up.
Oh, word? Okay.
Fallon Henley, something like that.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's beautiful though. She's beautiful.
No, she could go, but bro, man, the presence in that ring, I was paying attention to that match for sure.
I mean,
all the right and wrong
she
reasons.
can wrestle, but she's in there with Mandy. You know what I'm saying? This is a champion. You know what I'm saying? So like, if she was in there with somebody else, like maybe who's at the same level as her or whatever.
Well, no, but they were
It was still good. It was still good.
It
But
was
you know
a
what I'm saying?
hard-hitting match. That's what I said. Like for a girls' match, and not taking away nothing from it. You saw that there were some parts that it was like, damn, did she actually go away with it? You know what I mean? Go too far, but you could see Mandy kind of like, okay, I'm digging this because it make it believable.
Oh yeah, yeah.
And there's some moves that she made was like, okay, she got some offense in. Yeah, I'm digging her, man. Like so. Hopefully they got bigger things for her down the line, So it's Wednesday. On a Wednesday, you know what? And you know what time it is. So we got here Juice Robinson, a free agent, right?
Yep.
And this was your Dynamite, unfortunately, due to the events down in Florida, there was a lot of talent that wasn't, they didn't have to make it, so I guess they have to reshuffle some stuff, you know what I mean? But, man, that match of the night, and y'all agree with me, was that this match?
I do. Oh, what?
Absolutely.
Was this the match of the night for you guys?
I mean, it was good. Trust me, I love Bandino. So,
talk about it. Talk about it. Say, go ahead. Talk about it.
To me, I much rather like the Moxley and Juice Robinson match. You know what I'm saying? That was a little bit more, hard hitting, more, you know what I'm saying? There was more chemistry from the two guys, basically. I mean, you can say what you want, the crowd maybe not into it, but to me, I like both matches. You know what I'm saying? And I thought that was really good. So, I guess the Bandino one could also be match of the night because that was like my second favorite one. So either way,
you're being racist right now.
What? Hold on. Juice Robinson is from the Joliet area, right? I live in Bolingbrook.
Yeah, he's from Chi-Town, right?
So you know what I'm saying. But Bandino, of course. How can you go against Bandino?
Oh.
That was the last great ROH champion.
Yeah, you're right, and I was kind of being biased too because a few months ago we had him here at AIW, and
that's right.
I was able to help him put his shoulder back in place.
You did? You did the best of the best. You did like the best of the best, Papa Tommy.
Yeah.
Oh,
that JT. Yeah, it's his footage and everything. Yeah, he did like Actually, it was
He ain't lying. That's right.
Yeah, what was it? Evans.
Yeah.
He did like a backflip type of deal.
You were in there? You were in there?
I mean, I was in the crowd.
Oh, damn. Okay.
You know what I mean? He speaks fast, so I'm like, stop, asking him if he was good. And he was like, pull my shoulder. You know what I mean?
Shit.
So I told everybody, back out. This is professionals only.
Yeah.
And I put it back in place, you know what I mean?
Oh, damn.
Yeah, that was dope.
Give it up, Poppy!
Yo, shout out, man. Yo, we getting love from everyone today, man. Shout out to Edwin, man. What's going on?
Yo, Edwin, that's crazy. We met him in Chicago.
Word? All right.
Yo, Chicago taking over, Mr. Lucha Libre right there.
And he's all the way, I believe. I don't know. It's somewhere in New York. I forgot if it's a Buffalo or somewhere.
He's somewhere in there, New York something.
Yeah, but he raps, Mr. Lucha Libre. You know what I mean? On the Spanish tip, follow him for all your news. He everywhere.
All right.
Yeah. See, he in Buffalo.
Okay.
Buffalo.
So, back to that match of the night.
Albany. They'll claim you.
Back to that match of the night. So, you saying Juice Robinson and Mox. You saying Cheech. You saying, of course, Bandito and Jericho. Casanova, what you got? Match of the night from AEW.
I'm gonna have to go with Bandito and Jericho, even though I don't want to see Jericho wrestle ever again. But that's besides the point.
Whoa! He's the GOAT. What you talking about?
The GOAT what?
He's the GOAT.
Okay.
He gonna get his shirt. Stop. Are you gonna get that shirt?
Oh shit! Yo, he already ready. What you mean?
I got the Crocs. Check him out.
Oh, hold up.
Yo.
Hey, bro, hold on. I got you, dude. Yo, you know where we at. You know where we at. I had to get the Jibbit pack too. I got you, dude.
Oh, okay. Hey, where you get them bits at, man?
You can get at the store. You can get at the store.
What store?
The Croc store.
Oh.
They got them at the store too. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
I got a pair of New Balances.
Oh, which one'd you get? 992s, 574s? Which one?
I got the base one for the old people with the scraps, with the Velcro.
Yeah. Okay. You
no shoestrings, nigga. Like I ain't gotta waste my time tying shoes. Just Velcro those bad boys. No, but match of the night for me though, I'm gonna have to go with Bandito, and it's not because that everyone from Marks and Mice is going with Bandito, and not because we got to see him live in person or Cheech got to help him out with the shoulder or anything like that. Just because Bandito literally made Tony Khan lose his damn mind after the match. I saw Bandito at Impact Emergence. He can go. The boy can go. No. Cheech, find that clip for me of Tony Khan losing his mind.
Oh man, this was crazy, man. Like, check this out. Let's see if y'all understand what the fuck he said. That's how he felt when he saw that shit.
Listen, I don't even think the people in the crowd can understand them, but I can tell you what, Tony Khan, when he booked that match, trying to explain how this match was going to go and the outcome, was definitely
like a Terminator. It's cyclical, right? The machines send Schwarzenegger back to kill Sarah Connor so that John Connor could never be born. But if John Connor don't send Michael Biehn back to protect her, then they never fuck, and John Connor ain't born in the first place.
Checks
out. Yo, you cannot tell me that Tony Khan is not on a whole bag before the show starts and after the show ends. He goes on a binge, bro. He
definitely snorted it. You know what I'm saying? The What people understand, if you snort it and you take it up the nose, it'll get you high quicker. But really, the best way to do it is to cook it, let it simmer, and then you inject it into your vein. That lets you get you the slow simmer of how it works. Not that anything that I know about that. I'm just saying.
Okay,
you write that down.
I mean, there's kids. There's kids watching this show, and they're probably writing it down, kind of like Tyrone Biggums was telling the kids about it.
In Dave Chappelle.
You want to meet a guy named Martinez? He's gonna be on the corner. No. Bandito brings it every single time. Bandito made Jericho look great.
Bro, and I don't know if you. Sorry to cut you out. I don't know if you heard. Right after the match, the show was over. They offer him a contract.
Oh, so
they did.
They offer him a contract.
We don't know,
but they don't know if he put pen to paper. You know what I mean?
Let me ask you a question. Should he sign it?
Of course.
Why?
Us. That's on TV.
I mean,
bro.
yes, because
that's a check. That's a check back and forth. You know what I mean? You're gonna have medical. You know what I mean? People like behind you.
401k, 401k.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Like on some real shit. You know what I mean? Because you can go do all the indies and all the travel, but with them, all that shit's taken care of. And you on TV on the second company in the United States right now. You know what I mean? And unless, let's say, WWE wanted to sign him, but they haven't signed him yet. So why now? You know what I mean? To me, if they give him that contract, you know what I mean? Because he had wrestled with Impact. You know what I mean? Obviously, they offered him something that MLW. So other than WWE, which I haven't heard anything, why not go and sign with Impact? You know, it don't have to be no crazy amount of time. It's just get yourself more acclimated, because it's obvious that a lot of people don't know who Bandito was. You know what I mean? So having that spotlight in a company like that, hell yeah, man, get that money.
All right. My thing is like, they have that issue with AAA and CMLL, right? They still have that issue, don't they?
Who?
AEW and them. Oh no, that's a. I'm sorry. You know what? That's a different thing. That's,
the guys from
it's the other way around.
Yeah, New Japan and
it's the other way around. I mean, my only thing is like, okay, I'm totally agree with you. Get it so you can get the money, you can take care of your family and yourself. But he's not going to be seen. I mean, look what they're doing with the Lucha Bros. Look, it took some time for Swerve and Lee to get seen. They had to be a tag team.
Yeah, but if you ask him, how's my
Andrade, Roosh, you know what I'm saying?
Like, Roosh just got signed. Like, made it official.
Got signed, true, but like Andrade, a lot of these guys that we like, they haven't really been put on. That's the only thing that I'm.
No, I know. Let's say if you go by that old technical, yes. You know what I mean? I wasn't looking for the booking. Because it's obvious that they haven't been doing anything with the Latin wrestlers. You know what I mean? On the Rosa, they gave her the belt. They didn't even give her a chance to even speak after she won. Right. We can't speak on Santana Ortiz. The Lucha Brothers, of course. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. I understand that. Andrade, it seems like he's out the door. You know what I mean? He's facing the guy on Friday for, you know what I mean?
Right.
10 and all that shit. But I just meant more like knowing his history, how Bandito been coming up, you know what I mean, years doing his thing. Ring of Honor. Right. You know what I mean? He kind of speak English, so that's a good thing. So, therefore, a good company, big company that could give him a certain amount of money, why not take it? You know what I mean? Unless there's something that he knows down the line that's gonna pop off. So he's falling back like, yo, you know what I mean? Like,
yeah. No, I'm with you. I mean, get that money.
I'm not gonna tell anybody what to do when it comes to their money and their security. All I'm saying is the only thing AEW has done for Latinos period was take a picture for Hispanic Heritage Month. That's about it. I mean, to me, if you take away the Lucha Bros, being tag team and trio champions, the total booking of all of them. And I don't ever like to put anyone in a group and collective.
I don't like to speak on the obvious, bro. You speak on
the
obvious.
I mean, on the obvious side, yes. But if we talking about like, okay, if I'm trying to secure a bag, then yeah, go ahead and secure that bag, but at what cost? You know what I'm saying? Because you can go ahead and secure the bag, get your ducats and get your money inside order. But what happens when we don't see Bandito for 2 months, 3 months, 4 months, and then Bandito's on Dark, and Bandito's on Dark Elevation, and then we don't see him on AEW for Dynamite forever? Like,
well,
that's my biggest thing.
At home.
You crazy.
Yo, this kid.
Yeah.
No.
Moving on, we finish the Hispanic Heritage Month. You know what I mean?
Yep,
shout out to all the Hispanic out there,
Shout
Latinx. But I didn't see this segment. Can y'all tell me what did she come out and talk about?
Yo, I'm gonna let you talk about an Asian rabbit, and then I'm gonna let Mr. Casanova chime in, and I'm gonna chime in and tell you. Go ahead.
This was a horrible ass promo by Paige.
No
she
way.
She came out claiming, saying that she was the revolution. She said that how many times, right, Cass? She said that was basically her entire promo was like, I'm the revolution. I'm the revolution. This is my house. This is my house. Right? Honestly, the promo didn't pick up till Dr. DMD showed up. Right? And we all know that Britt Baker can clap back. Right? And she ain't afraid to say what she wants. Right? So she was saying how, like, everybody knows that her neck is like more, is more healthier than hers. She was talking about how, like, you can't even pronounce her name. What do we call you? Psoriasis. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So she was definitely like blasting off in one small proof. Yes. literally just how Brad Maddox and Xavier Woods got put to sleep too. And so it's just like, Paige can do it, but sometimes that's why you need people to help you in your promos. Right? And then the thing with the Serena Deeb, that was weird too, because they were all talking about her and Britt Baker called her out to come out. And then Paige told the production people to stop her music so she continued talking. And then she must have thought that this was SmackDown 2016, where she was still the general manager making matches and shit. Because then she said, we're going to turn this match into a lumberjack match. Like, hold on, ho. You ain't Teddy Long.
Oh, wow.
Hold on. Get your wannabe Teddy Long ass. No. And then come to think about it, made the division look worse. You don't even have that many women to do a lumberjack match. It looked like Foursquare. It
was bad.
Yeah.
Go ahead. Go ahead. Damn. Oh, we back.
I mean, it was kind of pointless for her to come down there and just, flap the gums, because she's never really been good at talking on the mic. I mean, even back when she was in WWE, I mean, she had some moments, but her talking about being like, the main one of the division, like, Miss Tough shit. No. I mean, there's other better wrestlers in that organization. They just quite haven't, like, brought them all out and figured out what their special talents are. I mean, I know there's a lot of great women wrestlers in that company. They just never, utilize them right. But Paige, yeah, I don't see her getting any title opportunities for a long time. I think this is just a big waste of time, personally.
Okay. Now that you said your piece, I'm just going to add on to the fact of what you said just about the fact of her doing this promo. And then she comes out of nowhere, I finally have a boss that listens to me.
And do you feel that the crowd had something to do with that? Philadelphia, being the crowd that they are. So she would have bombed in anywhere.
I think she would have bombed.
It had nothing to do with the crowd. She would have bombed anywhere, but she went for the typical usual. Going from WWE, sign to AEW. Let me go ahead and take about 3 or 4 shots at WWE. Just get the crowd behind me and it
Like
didn't work.
What they call in the business, chasing the hug.
Yeah, that's basically what she did, and she was chasing it, and the crowd's reaction to it was mid. Like the whole promo was mid, and you know, for her to come out there and she called out the women's division. Do you know who I noticed who didn't come down there to the ring? The TBS champion Jade Cargill. Why? Because this is my opinion. So Psoriasis, Paige, whatever you want to call her, three-way page, two-way pager, whatever you want to call it.
Two-way.
She to me is not going to fluster out to be anything inside of AEW big. I am going to tell you this: Tony Khan's going to give her a title shot within the next 2 months, guaranteed. 2 to 3 months, she's going to have a title shot. I'm giving her 90 days, and she has a title shot. All right. I don't know how long her neck's going to last. I do know how long her neck lasts on video, other videos that is. But I personally do not know how long her neck is going to last inside this ring. Like, I don't know. Whoever cleared her as a doctor was probably the same doctor who cleared Tua from the concussion from the Dolphins. So yes. I'm not sure how long this is going to happen, but I will tell you this, man. Paige, AEW, I can't judge a book off its cover off of just the second appearance and the first time speaking. I got to see what's going to happen. But based off that promo exchange, it's just a promo. I got to see what she like inside the ring. And God protect her at all costs, because if she get in the ring with someone who said these words, oh, WWE wanted me to play it safe, I don't like to play it safe, Athena, then I'm pretty sure that Paige is going to be gone before those 90 days up.
Yep.
And
I mean, personally, I think her neck would have lasted better in the room with Xavier Woods and Brad Maddox. It's going to be an AEW.
Oh my God.
Let's hope she would be safe, because otherwise she'll be like that Kia song. My neck, my back, my, okay, anyway.
Yeah.
Okay.
I mentioned Serena D, she did have a match.
She did,
Tony
yeah.
Storm,
yeah.
For the belt,
that was a match.
What was that?
That was a match.
No,
that was the match, right? Yeah.
That right there was definitely top 3 match of the night. I enjoyed the hell out of that match.
Yeah, Serena D deserved to be in that platform, but it's just the booking. It's like Tony Storm just wanted, you ain't gonna lose it. But if there's anybody that deserves to be a champion in that roster, is the Professor Serena D, in my opinion.
Clark Street said, what's worse is having a boss who doesn't listen or having a boss who doesn't care about women's wrestling. Yo.
Preach.
Yo,
Truth.
Let's talk about it. Let's talk about it.
That's right. He ain't lying. That's right.
Talk about it, yo. No, that is so true. But
true.
No, that match was good, man. You had Tony Storm delivering the power driver off the top rope. I enjoyed that. Nice finisher there. So definitely this is good. But back to what you were saying earlier, Cheech. Once again, Tony Storm has gotten more shine as the interim women's champion than Thunder Rosa even got, period. And if that's not saying something, I don't know what is. But we're going to leave that alone. We're going to talk about that on the next episode. Because I got a feeling that Thunder Rosa's going to be returning within the next 2 weeks.
Oh, she needs to, man. She needs to.
Quote me on that one. In the next 2 weeks, if not this week of Dynamite, next week Dynamite, she's going to be back. So quote me on that one. What we got coming up off of that, Poppy? I mean, we basically ran through the whole entire card.
Pretty much.
Papa, we can't hear you, Poppy. We can't hear you.
Oh, you moving on to Friday SmackDown, you know what I mean? That's why you have for Dynamite. But yeah, SmackDown, I guess during the broadcast, that's when pretty much the news came out about the passing of Antonio Inoki.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? For those that don't know, he's pretty much Vince McMahon in Japan. And a lot of people don't know that he's not even Japanese. You know?
Mm-hmm.
And for somebody not being Japanese and have the respect and the stature that he held, he became even and he was into politics too.
Yep.
You know, that dude,
the founder of New Japan Pro Wrestling.
I'm sorry?
The founder of New Japan Pro Wrestling.
He's the founder of New Japan New Wrestling. A lot of people don't know that the way that belt came up was a belt that he won, and they merged from I forgot what place was. It was from the United States, and that's how the New Japan belt came from. You know what I mean? It was from a merger from a company from over here in the States. But a lot of people had a lot of things to talk. He wrestled everybody.
Yep.
You know what I mean? So he's high regard, and I'm gonna give the props to Corey Graves and Triple H now. How before certain things they wouldn't acknowledge, and they acknowledged the fact that Antonio Inoki won the title.
Yep, exactly. I was just about to go ahead. Yep.
Mm-hmm. The fact that they say that, oh my God, bro, that just makes everything go smooth. You know what I mean? Because it's like they acknowledging that, and maybe they'll do that with Teddy DiBiase, the Rockers. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I'm not comparing to that, but Antonio Inoki definitely made a major contribution to the sport of wrestling worldwide. Rest in peace to the great Antonio Inoki.
A legend, man. A legend.
Talking about a legend, man. I mean, you talking about matches with Andre, matches with Big Van Vader, matches with Muhammad Ali.
Muhammad Ali, yep.
Bruiser Brody. So I know right now he's inside that ring in the sky, and I know that they got that rematch getting ready to go down with him and Ali. We getting that rematch getting ready to go down with him and Big Van Vader. You know what I'm saying? And who knows? We may even have Howard Finkel announce him to the ring and have a Mean Gene Okerlund doing the interview before he even gets to
and just so quick, if y'all want to know, watch some of his old matches or whatever, there's this one on YouTube versus a Gran Antonio. The dude wasn't selling for him. Just watch the video and see what happens to that dude.
Oh, yeah. There's a bunch of those.
Yeah.
There's a bunch of those where where some guys are not selling for him, and he just literally knocks the hell out of them, knocks them out.
Hell yeah. But you know what I mean? But starting off with SmackDown, the first match, you know what I mean? Up in the car, of course, with the bloodline, you know what I mean? The honorary Uce, Sami Zayn, Sequoia against Ricochet and Madcap Moss. That's what we talking about? Man, talk about it. And I like how the story, because it started from the week before, talking smack, and then we right here in a match. You know what I mean? What you guys thought about that match opening up?
Flawless.
Good.
I absolutely enjoyed it. Yeah. Once again, it's another way to display Solo Sequoia, who looks dominant each and every time he's inside the ring. Let's talk about the fact that Sami Zayn is definitely putting on for the city. Let's talk about the fact that Ricochet finally getting that shine. Even though the Ricochet is out there taking L's or whatever, it doesn't even matter that he's taking the L because Ricochet actually getting presented in a strong manner. And let's also talk about the fact that even after the match, you feel me? Now, don't get me wrong, Solo Sikoa got the 1, 2, 3. You know what I'm saying? He pinned Riddick Moss. But let's talk about the fact that after the match, they were going to the locker room, and Jey Uso comes out, and Jey Uso looks at him up and down. You know what I mean? Looks at him and stuff, and it's like, yo, hey man, this locker room is for bloodline only, right? and Hey, I'm not a Ray Uso. Like you don't see the shirt. Like Roman gave this shirt to me last week. I'm honorary. What you mean?
Yeah.
Like I'm in here. I'm in the building. Stop it. All right. To me, I enjoyed it, bro. You hear me? I enjoyed every bit of that segment. Because this is one of the best feuds and rivalries coming out of this whole entire storyline, bro. I'm telling you, Jey Uso is turn bloodline. If Jey Uso don't turn on the bloodline, then Sami gonna turn on the bloodline. But a turn is coming, and I think it's gonna be Jey before Sami. Go ahead and speak on it real quick, Just.
I got you. For me, okay, so going back on the match, I thought the match was solid. Riddick Moss looked pretty good. Madcap Moss looked pretty good, even though like he wasn't like heavy in the match, but he was a solid guy doing all the power moves, you know, for the tag team with him and Ricochet. Yeah, like you said, the long-term story booking right now, it's like they keep adding on new things to the story. I seen some people, and I'll ask this question to y'all. I seen some people saying that the bloodline is kind of getting boring, right? Like Roman is getting boring. To me, I don't know. Like I still find it entertaining. I don't want to say who, but maybe off air I'll say it. but to me, like it doesn't seem it's still entertaining to me.
Your mom's a hoe.
You know, if you appreciate wrestling for what wrestling is, you know, storylines, bring a feud brings the match. How could you hate what's going on in Bloodline? What do y'all think? Is it getting stale?
Oh, hell no. Whoever's talking that shit, I don't know what the fuck they're talking about. You know what I mean? That's the best thing going on in wrestling. You know what I mean? The bloodline.
Right.
And of course, Sami saying the whole thing, you know what I mean? It's just marvelous. Because, for instance, they were out in, where were they on Friday? Well, yeah, they were in Canada. And the Usos got the day off, but in all reality is they can't travel over there. But they still had backstage shit that they recorded, you know, to keep the story flowing. You know what I mean? To me, I think that was genius. You know what I mean? So that they could get away with that shit. You know what I mean? But
that was perfect. Right. That was perfect.
Thank you.
But
that's
like
what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying.
The fact that Jey Uso walked up to Sami Zayn and he was like,
I can see through your jive ass like glass, nigga.
Eddie, you got it all wrong, man.
Stealing my moves. My style, nigga, even trying to riff like me.
Like the whole
is that the five? What movie is that? Is that Five Hearts?
You know that's the Five Heartbeats, bro. What you mean? Like
that's Five. Okay.
Like yeah. Like the fact that you know Jey Uso is on some Eddie Kane shit right now. It's like I could see through your jive ass like glass, and like he grabbed him by the collar too. When he grabbed him by the collar, that right there to me ignited the feud right there. But no, the bloodline is definitely the best thing smoking in wrestling.
Yeah, forever champ.
We talking about all across the board. There's nothing that's trending every single week more than the bloodline. But moving on to that next match,
right?
Control by the dude. Head roll. Let them know.
Yeah.
Yo.
Los Lotharios.
Yo, I ain't gonna lie, and I ain't gonna hold you. One of these dudes is gonna get B-Fab phone number. One of them. One of these guys will get a phone number. It has to be Garza, because Garza is really like the, you know, he's the guy that, you know, ain't never scared. Yeah, he's smooth, bro. That's pretty Ricky Fontaine. That's Ricky Fontaine. Pretty Ricky, what they call him. But you know, I think
right.
if anybody's with their phone number, it's him. But once again,
Okay.
another match displaying Hit Row. They're making Hit Row look so dominant right now. These guys look dominant, and here's the thing: we didn't get a lot of Ashanti the Adonis when Hit Row first got called up before they got fired. We didn't get a lot of Ashanti Adonis in prior NXT. Now we're getting more Ashanti Adonis. Now we're getting, of course, we're getting to see AJ Francis a lot more, aka Top Dollar. And once again, it gives you more reason why as to who's hotter than Top Dollar. Not Nada, right? And to me, I think that.
Oh, I know, but when he said that, then Michael Cole was like, "Yeah, B-Fab."
Okay, but is he lying? Is he lying though?
That's kind of dope. B-Fab. They acknowledging them.
No, he ain't.
No, B-Fab is cold.
Yeah.
When I say cold, like, yeah. I don't know. I like everything about it, to be honest. You know, her style, her presence,
come on now,
like
talk
everything. To him. But you know, Top Dollar, he can spit. But I'm sorry, every single time I see B-Fab on that screen, I ain't even looking at my homie Top Dollar. I'm looking at B-Fab as I should. But yeah, B-Fab is I say that before it's all done with, B-Fab definitely gonna be something to be reckoned with. When it does come to the wrestling, I think they're purposely holding her just as a valet for right now.
You gotta put some weight. You gotta put some weight. What's up? I mean, to be able to go against
some weight on her.
Yeah. You look too fragile.
I mean, yeah. Hey, listen. I love her just the way she is. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, she could be she could be like AJ Lee. AJ Lee wasn't that you know, AJ Lee was a string beam. You know what I'm saying?
She was short. Yeah, she was
tiny. She was tiny.
Yeah, she was tiny. She wasn't tall and lanky.
No, she ain't lanky. Don't do that, bro.
No, but Hit Row definitely, you know what I mean, being put in a good position to, you know what I mean, to win, you know what I mean, and in all the aspect from entrance, from the vignettes in the back, you know what I mean, they actually letting you know that they here, you know what I mean, they're here to stay, you know.
Yeah.
But,
that part.
Yeah, but moving up, you know what I mean. Let's talk about this White Rabbit week. You know what I mean? Keep going on, and since we got the Asian Rabbit here, you know what I mean. This was one of the sightings. You know what I mean? That they saw right behind the stage, right? Reveal what you are. You know what I mean? You see the man right here, all happy. You know, Winnipeg repping. You know what I mean? And next thing you know, from a few months ago, you know what I mean? Actually, you know, quite some time, Mr. YS6 rebel in what you are. You know what I mean? And let the rumors begin. It's like another hit that it might be Bray fucking Wyatt. You know what I mean? The YS6 he's coming back as the YS6 with 6 people. It's like, we don't know. We don't know what's going to happen, bro.
Right.
Well, all I know is this, and Casanova, I'm gonna let you speak on it, but I'm tired of waiting this long. Hurry up and reveal what you are, bro.
What the fuck you mean waiting this long? How long you been waiting? It's been like what, 2 weeks?
2 weeks? No, it's been over a month, bro.
It's about to be a month, I think.
Yeah,
it's about to be.
That's great, bro. Let it, bro. Run that shit all the way to fucking Rumble.
Let it simmer, right? You want to let it simmer?
To the Rumble?
Yeah,
I think he's gonna come back to the big pay-per-view very soon. I think he's coming back at a big pay-per-view very soon.
Oh, okay.
I don't know, man. Maybe Survivor Series.
Everybody's connections going on, man.
We have a technical difficulties. We'll get.
I would say
we get the honorary who's back in here.
Damn, my man.
I think some people saying shout out to my homie Matt, Smacking It Raw. Monday on October the last is Halloween. 31 falls on a Halloween. So he's thinking maybe he should be on Halloween. That might be a good idea. I think so. I mean, I don't mind. What y'all think?
Oh yeah, definitely. That would be great.
Listen, I'm not waiting that long. Okay, first of all, I got kids. Gotta go trick or treating. Okay, I'm not about to miss trick or treating to watch Monday Night Raw at 8:00. Okay, because on 9:23, 9:24, you had me waiting, and then y'all ass went on a commercial break. So I feel like a damn fool if I did all that, and you know what I'm saying, nothing popped off. I need to hurry up and go.
See, like I was thinking that they're gonna unveil more of because you see that they're doing more of like the like videos now, like of actual videos, not just like photoshops or whatever.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. This shit got legs.
I think the next
legs.
Yeah, it has some legs, so you got to use a little bit of it,
Yeah, just keep doing it. You know what I mean? Because it's like, what you come in for? What? You know what I mean? Like, who is it gonna impact? You know what I mean? And of course, the Judgment Day is out there, but he's gonna join them. Like, what's going on? You know what I mean? What's gonna happen? But like as you mentioned, Halloween is on a Monday. You know what I mean? Like, perfect timing. You got the pay-per-view next week. You know what I mean? It could be something that the lights turns off or something, and you know what I mean? Little thing like the Undertaker back in the day when he was about to come back, little shit will pop up, and he wasn't even there.
Yeah.
So I just love it because I don't know where they're going with it, and you know what I mean? And as long as they give me Bray Wyatt at the end of this fucking rainbow,
yeah, you're right. It'll be messed up if it's not Bray Wyatt, right?
Yeah.
I'm telling you, it's not Bray Wyatt, bro. It's not Bray Wyatt,
bro.
It's Adam Rose.
It's gonna be this fool,
AKA Leo Kruger. Because the only other person I know that had a white rabbit,
Leo Kruger,
was Adam Rose. Yeah.
Remember, like he said, if you bring that guy back, they shouldn't have put him as a Rosebud or whatever. They should have kept him as Leo Kruger, and that dude would have been money. But they changed him, and now he's out of wrestling. That's what happened.
I don't know, but
true. But wasn't Justin Gabriel the white rabbit?
The rabbit?
Well, he was once at one point. Wow, look at you.
See, look at that. It could be Justin Gabriel.
The white rabbit here.
All I know is this, bro. At the end of the
white
day,
rabbit here.
They had a whole bunch of people waiting, and we waited for Veer Mahan, and what happened with that, right? So this is why I don't want to wait that long, because of the Veer situation, I have severe
emotional damage. You want some therapy?
And I refuse to let this White Rabbit situation be the very same outcome. So if it's not Bray Wyatt, I need Leo Kruger. If it's not Leo Kruger or Bray Wyatt, cut it off. But let's go ahead and get into these rumors and news.
You want Fandango?
Bro, if it's Fandango, bro, I quit. I quit wrestling. But yeah, let's get into these rumors and news, and we about to take it home.
Man, before you hit to the rumors and news, I'm just gonna go real quick. This is what had went down at Rampage. You know what I mean?
Oh shit, my bad.
A whole lot of nothing. You know, Lee Moriarty. You know what I mean? He came through, pulled out. You know what I mean? Fuego del Sol. Like what the fuck? Oh yeah, whatever. We got Willow Night. Well. Jamie Hayter. Every time she comes out, the pop gets bigger and bigger. She's up next.
Yep.
You know what I mean? You had the main event, Ruch against Silver. You know what I mean? To advance their storyline, and you got Hangman Page facing Ruch next week. You know what I mean? That pretty much Hook came out.
Banger. That's gonna be a banger.
Yeah, and then you had the Acclaim. You know, the Acclaim wrestle the Private Party and the Butcher and the Blade, and they retained.
Private Party.
Yeah, so
that was a good match.
Yeah, it was good. It just, you know, it was a Rampage that was obviously for obvious reasons. You know, the hurricane down in Florida. When you got fucking Fuego del Sol. Anyway, yeah, that was Rampage. Rumors and news.
So, first bit of rumors and news, man. Let's go ahead and talk about it. Sasha Banks actually changed her name to her legal name. So people are losing their damn mind. Is she with him or is she not? Is she signed or is she not? So that's in the news section. Also inside the rumors and news, we got to talk about it, man. Chris Jericho put out a tweet, or should I say inside of a statement, saying the AEW would not have got off the ground as fast as they did without signing him. What do y'all think about this, yay or nay?
100%.
100%. I'm with it.
Kinda.
Nah, he was the one 100% legit. You know what I mean? Once you put that name that you never would expect for it to come out, you know what I mean? Especially at that press conference, it was like, oh shit, they got Chris Jericho? You know what I mean? Because he's the more, you know, he's been everywhere prior to that. True. You know what I mean? So he's the veteran. And right now he's the Ring of Honor champion, Ocho, you know? So,
get out of here.
I believe that.
All right. Other rumors and news. It was said that Warner Brothers did everything they did to try to retain Cody Rhodes before he jumped ship to WWE. So, do you think it was that bad over there inside AEW that even Warner Brothers couldn't cut you a check as a company on its own?
What do you mean that's bad?
Yes.
What are you talking about?
What I'm saying is Warner Brothers did everything they did to retain Cody Rhodes to stay with the AEW. We talking about Warner Brothers. We ain't talking about Tony Khan. We talking about Warner Brothers as a company. Talking about HBO, all that.
Yep.
Who reported that?
Who reported that?
Yeah.
Google that shit. That's who reported that. You know what I'm saying? But no.
That's why
Stop.
You gotta have your fucking, you know what I mean? Your basic fundamentals where you get this shit from.
I told you Google. What are you talking about?
You reporting shit that's not even real. Who the fuck told you
it's
that?
real. It's real, bro. It's real. It's out there. It's been reported. It's been reported. It's out there. Trust and believe.
Yeah, I know
Matter of fact,
reported, but is it real? Is it true?
Look, is it true?
Okay, so hold up. There's a bunch. 411 Mania, Ringside News, WorldCulture.com, Cultaholic. There's a bunch of people reporting it. So,
how credible?
And I did take your advice. I did Google it.
Everybody that you mentioned had to come back and apologize for fucking reporting something that is not true.
I mean, it happens.
I don't know.
Exactly.
I mean,
what I'm saying is,
what culture?
This is called rumors.
You know what I'm saying? They gotta. Yeah.
All I'm saying is, this is called rumors and news for a reason. Okay, so rumors and news. That's why it's called rumors and news. So it can be a rumor, or it can be news, or it can be both. Last bit of rumors and news, of course. The last bit of rumors and news, right? Here it is inside the news section. I guess you can go ahead and say it. Daniel Cormier is going to be the special guest referee for the Fight Pit match at Extreme Rules this Saturday. That, my friend, is news. It's been confirmed by WWE
Money.
that he's going to be there.
Yes.
So what do you think the outcome of this match is going to be? Because we're going to do predictions later on this week. But what do you think the outcome of this match is going to be if he's getting involved?
Well, I don't know if they're going to go, you know what I mean, Rollins lose again. You know what I mean? The fact that Daniel Cormier is doing something at WWE now, and with this guy not being commentating for the time being, I won't be surprised if I see Daniel Cormier as a commentator on SmackDown. You know what I mean? So, because he will break it down, and he's a fan. He's a fan, and the fact that they named him, the fact that they named him for the Fight Pit, something that you've been every time there's somebody MMA, JT was like, Fight Pit, the Fight Pit, and they finally giving you the Fight Pit, my man. We finally giving it to you. So,
bro, they've been listening to the show for the past 4 months. They've been listening to it.
Like 4 months.
My idea.
For years, ever since that shit came out. But
yo,
for me, it's money, bro.
They should have never let that go.
Oh yeah, how many they had? 2 or 3?
Right. They only had 2. It was the
2.
Matt Riddle with Timothy Thatcher.
And
then what was the other one? Was it Gargano and Timothy Thatcher also?
No. Who was it?
It was the Lions Den match with Ken Shamrock and Owen Hart. That's it.
That was the
Owen Hart.
Yeah.
That was the first one.
Hold on.
Yeah, and then Riddle and Thatcher. That's
wasn't wasn't Malachi Black one of the other ones?
Man,
I could have sworn he was in one of them.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Hold on, Google it. Google it real quick.
That's what I'm doing. Yeah, so actually, both of them had Timothy Thatcher. So it was Timothy Thatcher and Matt Riddle, and then Tommaso Ciampa and Timothy Thatcher as well.
Okay, all right. So there's been a total of 3, and I'm counting the Lions Den match because that's where it came from.
The Lions Den does count. I would say
exactly. But
so that's
here's my outcome to the.
But what about the dungeon? What about Stuart Dungeon? Does that count too? Remember that match, y'all?
I remember that. It's similar but not similar.
Okay.
But here's my outcome. My outcome is that Seth Rollins does take the L. He blames Daniel, and then we get a match between Seth and Daniel Cormier.
What? Okay, wait a minute. Okay.
Go back to this episode. Remember I said that.
Okay. I mean, listen, I'm with it.
Remember this moment.
I'm with it. What do
Remember
y'all
this
think?
moment. But yo, Cheech, I think it's gonna pop off. Cheech think he's going to commentary, but Cheech, I'm looking at my Gucci. It's about that time.
Sign is real simple, B. It says wrap it up. Wrap that shit up, B.
Yo, definitely want to thank you all for tuning in, listening, and watching. Whether you're watching on your YouTube, your Twitch, Twitter, whether you listening on all the podcast apps, Spotify, Apple Podcasts, you get the drift everywhere. Definitely want to thank y'all for tuning in and listening. Look, listen. We got to leave y'all with our PSAs. Let's start off on that serious note first. Listen, as we open up at the beginning of the show, we told y'all right now we are definitely in conjunction right now with the Young Lords Project right now, lifting Puerto Rico. So do what you can. We're donating items. We have a couple drop-off spots here in Cleveland, okay, at Lincoln West High School in Benny Sports Bar, okay. Donate your batteries, your flashlights, your lanterns, your baby formulas, diapers, candles, men and women hygiene products, non-perishable food, medicine, Tylenol, pain meds, wet wipes, latex gloves, etc. Listen, or you can go to the Cash App. It's $YOUNGLORDZECT. Donate $1, whatever you can. All proceeds are going to Puerto Rico and the people that are in need. These people lost their house. People have been displaced. They lost memories that they cannot recreate. All right. So let's do what we can to help these people out that are in need. All right. This is bigger than me. This is bigger than you. This is bigger than me.
And the Boots Underground initiative, that they've been doing, just kids, when I say kids, they're grown, but it's a kid at heart, man. And they doing everything in their power to provide, help to the ones in need. And it's something we commend them. They're heroes in our community. Shout out to the New Era Young Lord, for doing their thing. So, and anything that could be, helpful, it will be greatly appreciated.
Word. Do what y'all can, man. This is bigger than us. This is about helping the people, man. Do something bigger than you. So, also, since we on that note, too much negativity can have you unbalanced mentally, physically, spiritually, and emotionally. Make sure y'all spread more positive vibes, okay? It takes very little to build someone up than it does to tear them down. Think about the logic inside that message. It can be as easy as, giving someone a compliment. You can go ahead and, do a good gesture. You can go for the time being. I do mean for the time being. Whatamaneuver.net. Go ahead and purchase that. Positive Vibes and Apparel, okay? You can get that tank top, that hoodie, that sweater, that onesie. Is sweater and hoodie season. You gotta get it for you. Get it for a gift for someone else, okay? Maybe someone else looking at the message on your t-shirt could be a constant reminder that life is not as bad as it seems, okay? Maybe for the first time in a long time, you actually went through a drive-thru and your food was hot. Maybe for the first time in a long time, you went to your job and the toilet paper was actually soft. Or maybe for the first time in a long time, you actually asked your significant other to do something and they didn't give you any back talk about it, okay? There's positive vibes out there to be spread. Make sure you go ahead and do that. And last but not least, listen, in order for y'all to combat any type of viral disease or outbreak, it starts off with good hygiene, people. Okay, so the first thing I'm gonna need you to do is wash your hands. But most importantly, wash that ass. Tell people what they gotta use. Cheech and Casanova and the Asian rabbit. Tell them what they gotta use.
Please use
Make sure you wash your hands. That's right, from face to ass, not ass to face.
Close enough. Your line was use soap.
And plenty of it.
And plenty of it. Chiefs, let the people know how they got to do this.
Fuck it. He already fucked it up. No, man. Remember, man, from face to ass, not ass to face. That's the Asian rabbit in the house.
All right, let's all do it together. Wash your hands. Wash your ass. Use soap.
Use soap.
From face to ass. Everyone, let's say it. Not ass
to face.
Not ass
and
to
on
face.
On that note, ladies and gentlemen, we are out. And as the young kids in the streets say peace.
Let me just say something real quick.
Yeah.
It's also Filipino American History Month too. So shout out to my Filipino Americans. What's up, homies? On a bar.
On a bar.